Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy 7 Overcrosses video, and today I'm bringing you a no limited weapon clear for the Battle Tower Singularity, the Vortex Tower, the 6th Clash, Brutal Basement Level 4 against Hell House. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so we're going against our old crash boss, Hell House. It's been a while. It is weak against fire and ice. Resistance to nothing. Recommended decisions to bring are none. Its type is terrestrial. It is immune to poison, darkness, silence, stun, fatigue, fall, physical attack down, physical defense down, magic attack down. It inflicts physical attack down on self when force gauge scorching or force gauge freezing is reduced to 0. Force gauge scorching can be depleted with ice element abilities and force gauge freezing with fire element abilities. Magic attacks and magic defense down are effective against this enemy, usually. Because if you notice, it is named basement for physical attacks effective, so the battle effects have flipped things around here. So we do get a boost in ice potency and fire potency of 60%, but the enemy's physical defense is already reduced by 70% while increasing his magic defense by 70%. So they want us to use physical fire and ice here. And yes, the answer to your main question is you do need both. Either you need to bring a solo DPS, someone like Sephiroth that can, do both, that has an arc in them that can allow you to do both, fire and ice together. Or Cloud, for instance, he could do fire and ice together with Sky Splitter and Stream Saber. Sorry, I couldn't remember it for a second there. But for today, for the no limited weapon clear, we're going to be going with a team of Yuffie, Lucia, and Red 13. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the high wind right quick. Here are the stats, here are the abilities, and all 3 character streams are 100% done. Alright, for the Memoria here. Now, I am going to use for this clear the Memoria of the 2nd year anniversary, which does give us the max ATB increase and the physical magical potency up. But the better one to use here, because mine isn't leveled up really well yet, I am going to suggest that if you do have this leveled up to 10, go with the Memoria of Eligor, because you get the fire potency up and the physical magical potency up against terrestrials, okay? Alright, but only if that's higher and better for you. Alright, but for my clear here, like I said, I'm just going to use the 2nd anniversary one that everyone should have already. Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump into the build, starting with Red 13. We are going to be... I do want to note that the attacks of Hell House are primarily physical, but... Hell House spawns bombs on each phase, for those who have never played the Crash Battle before. So, the force gauge, when it's ice, you just have to deal with the ice force gauge. But then on the fire force gauge, in order to lower it, you have to force him to summon the bombs. So, forcing to summon the bombs, you do definitely want to bring someone that can either dish out a lot of fire DPS, or someone that can dish out a whole lot of AoE fire DPS for those ice bombs, okay? Alright, so going ahead and get into here, I did decide to bring Red 13 as my healer. He is running his base costume for magic defense, crit potency. In the main hand, we are running the pilot's collar, giving him a magic heal and raising our magic defense up, and providing the R abilities of boost heal, buff debuff extension. Next up, the most important weapon that Red has is the Ivy collar, which does lower both fire and ice down, and it provides him the R abilities of attack and ability potency. And this is why I decided to run Red 13. It wasn't really for the magic defense. It was really just for the ivy collar so I could have both resistances down. Okay. All right. And now the ultimate leather collar, giving us a magic heal and also providing regen for the team and providing our abilities of boost heal, physical defense. Looking at his sub equips, I have him with the Nautilus Spiral for boost heal, buff debuff extension. We have the bouquet for fire resist, physical defense all allies. And for materia, in the third materia slot, a single targeted Cura that is a magic defense HP heal stat stick. And then another in a Ruinra here that is a heal HP magic defense stat stick. For his limit break, we are running the Sled Fang. Looking at his R abilities, they are physical defense level 3, magic defense level 1, heal level 9, crit potency level 1, attack level 4, fire resist level 3, ability potency level 3, and buff debuff extension level 7. Looking at his stats, they are HP 18.9k, pack attack is 5k, mac attack is 5k, physical defense is 418, magic defense is 252, and heal is 6.2k. Alright, now let's go ahead and hop over to our first DPS, our ice DPS here. We have Lucia. We have her running her base costume for physical defense, crit potency. In the main hand, we're running the Desperado rifle. This will allow her to lower physical defense while also boosting ice damage up. And it is an AoE physical ice weapon. And it does the R abilities of physical attack, ice potency. Next up, we are running the Bald Eagle. It is here for its R abilities of physical attack and ice potency, but it can be also used for ice resist down if needed. Alright. Next up, we are running the Ultimate V39, which will allow Lucia to raise the physical and magic attack of one character up to high and provide the R abilities of buff debuff extension, physical defense. For sub equips, we are looking at the automatic for attack and physical ability potency, Mad Minute for attack and physical and HP and physical ability potency, sorry. And then the Orca Shovel for physical defense all allies. Looking at her materia, in the third materia slot, we have a Blizzara Blow that is a physical defense, ice potency, physical attack stat stick. Same for the Blizzara Blow that's in the middle slot, and then the Fire Blow is a physical defense, physical attack, fire potency stat stick, just to assist when it comes down to the fire side of the battle. Alright, but since she is my primary ice DPS, I do have her running the Shiva for Diamond Dust. Looking at her stats, her R abilities, they come out to be boost HP level 3, physical attack level 7, physical defense level 3, attack level 4, ice potency level 7, physical ability potency level 6, and buff debuff extension level 3. Looking at her stats, they come out to be HP 23.9k, pack attack is 10.6k, physical defense is 482, magic defense is 222. Alright, now let's hop over to our fire DPS in Yuffie. She's running her base costume, giving her the R abilities of physical defense, crit potency. In the main hand, we're running the Stripe Moogle Float, which will do AoE fire damage, as well as boosting Yuffie's fire damage up, and providing the R abilities of physical attack, fire potency. Next up, she is running the Arctic Star, which will allow her to raise herself and another character's physical attack up to mid tier, and also provide the R abilities of physical attack, buff debuff extension. Next up, the Ultimate 4-point Shuriken will allow Yuffie to raise her physical and magic attack up to high, and provide the R abilities of ability potency and magic defense. Looking at her sub equips, we have her with the Enemy Launcher for attack, physical ability potency, the Marine Shooter for physical ability potency, fire potency, and last but not least, the Mop for physical defense all allies. For her materia, in the third materia slot, we do have a Fire Blow that is a physical defense, physical attack, fire potency stat stick. Same for the second one here in the middle slot. And then in the top slot, we do have a Bizarre Blow that is a physical defense, ice potency, physical attack stat stick. Then, because she is my main fire DPS, she is running Ifrit with Hellfire. For her R abilities, they come out to be physical attack level 7, physical defense level 1, magic defense level 3, attack level 3, fire potency level 7, ability potency level 3, physical ability potency level 6, and buff debuff extension level 3. Looking at her stats, they come out to be HP is 18.3k, physical attack is 10.4k, physical defense is 409, and there you have it. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and get this clear against the Vortex Tower 6 Clash Basement, Brutal Basement Level 4 Hell House. Alright, so for starters, Hell House after this countdown will go into his ice phase. So I'm gonna try to hold back a little bit on Lucia, but we are gonna start off with Red getting that ice and fire resist down. And here's that ice force bar. So now we're gonna go ahead and start doing our DPS here. Alright. Getting a few Bizarre blows in with Yuffie because we want to get that force gauge cleared so that way he can have that physical attack decrease when he does this move, Heaven Sword. Alright, here it comes. And we were able to tank it. There we go. Alright, now we're healed up. Alright, so we want to get ready for the fire phase, but we want to DPS here now while we have the chance. Alright. So next up will be Yuffie once he gets back up. He will summon ice bombs, and when he summons the ice bombs will be when it reduces its force gauge. Alright. Here it is, God House mode with the physical magical resistance. Ice resistance up. Alright, and here we go. So, yep, in order to take down this force gauge, just take out the 2 ice bombs that summon here. Like so. I went ahead and used Lucia's ultimate weapon to boost Yuffie's physical attack back up. Just so we didn't burn any ATB here. And just a note, make sure you wait till the name shows up before actually casting your move. Otherwise it won't connect on the bombs, alright? So after he brings out this third set of bombs, it will stun him. Just like before. Alright, and now we're just going to go ahead and eliminate the bombs real quick. He is stunned and susceptible to both fire and ice right here, so we'll activate both overspeeds and we'll get our summons and our limit break in. Alright, now we're going to continue DPSing here afterwards. Kind of forgot about Red there. Alright, now we're going to continue DPSing while we're taking advantage of our moves being at 3 ATB. And then when he gets up, he's going to be doing a move called Jet String. Well, it's Ice String. Alright. Alright, but it does still have that physical attack down, so we are fine. Alright, so we just need to switch to defense mode. And here comes Ice String. Alright, no problem there, gonna get healed up. And we're gonna continue DPSing. Gonna go ahead and get our physical attack up. We're on the countdown. Alright, and we have the fire force gauge. So This time the fire force gauge is working like the ice force gauge did in the first phase, okay? But it looks like this next hit will take him out. Oh, one hit left. And looks like Red stole the show. Alright, and there you have it. That is how we take down the Battle Tower Singularity, the Vortex Tower, the 6th Clash, Brutal Basement Level 4 against Hell House. Alright, so let's take a look at some match stats real quick. We're looking at a one-hit max of 4.1 million, and battle time was 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Not bad at all. So, some keys to victory. You definitely want to bring your best physical fire and ice DPS, or a DPS like Cloud who can bring both physical fire and ice together. You definitely want to bring someone that can do ice and fire resist down. You definitely want to bring someone that could probably do physical defense up if you are having a problem with survivability. Alright, and so that should just about cover it. Well, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching the video. I hope you found it enjoyable or informative. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content, and with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later!